Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. Coming to you to try to answer a question. Hopefully this helps you out. So I'm going to show you how to delete your personal info and to reset to factory settings this is going to be on a 2014 through 2019 Highlander. So first off, if you're going to trade the car in, you never want to trust the dealership to do that. Most of them will, but turning in a lease, trading in a car, you always want to delete your personal information, just because, I mean, it'll have, if you've got the integrated navigation system, it'll have previous destinations in there. If you set your home address, it'll be in there. Things along those lines. Having your phone Bluetooth paired really doesn't matter, because as long as it doesn't see your phone, it's not going to be a big deal. But there are some things and some reasons that you would want to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Hopefully this helps. So I'm going to show you two ways to do it. I'm going to show you or actually two separate things to do to actually reset information. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right to the radio screen here, right? And I'm gonna show you, this is your home screen. You hit your home right here. All right, hit your apps button. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit, don't tell me again, but hit your apps button. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come into setup. Once you get into setup, you'll be able to see all of these things right here, your vehicle setup, everything right. All right, hit general. Once you hit general, you're going to come down here and keep scrolling down. Once you do that, you're going to see delete personal data. All right, so it's going to say, oh, from address book will be deleted, blah blah blah. Refer to the owner's manual. Make sure the map card's inserted. Right, map card's over here, but delete. Are you sure? I'm going to ask you again. Yes. You're not deleting personal data. Do not turn the vehicle off. You have to keep the car on. Doesn't necessarily have to be running, but it does have to be on. You don't want to remove the map SD, because it's going to remove some information off of there too for your previous destination. So it wants you to have everything in there, everything set up. So it does take a second for it to go through. Once it goes through, you'll have nothing that's personal on there. Your home won't be set, anything like that. I would have showed you on this one, or the home address was set, but don't want that in there. So now once you do this, you're going to want to come in here and check your update. All right, so update. All right, so it's not showing an update here. It's not showing an update history. So sometimes when you do this, it'll give you an update to install. Sometimes you just have to wait for the car to come through and say, I'm ready to do an update. It just depends on which one you're looking at, but sometimes you can do that, right? So you can change all kinds of stuff on here too, right? So you can see units of measure, all this other stuff that you can change in this particular screen. All right, so that being said, that's going to reset the main part of your system. All right, so now the other thing that you can do is actually come into this center screen right here, and you use these buttons right here. All right, and if you scroll over to the right, I'll kind of back up here so I can hopefully show you here. If you scroll over to the right until you see this icon, so it's that icon right there, which is your settings mode, you're going to scroll down. You'll see a few different things here that you can switch, and that color, speed warnings, you know, so you can do a speed warning with caution, blah blah blah, whatever, right? Boom, we're down to default. Hit this. Do you want to restall to factory settings? Yes. Now it's going to say initialization completed, right? And boom. So now it's changed everything to factory settings. When you hit this button, you're going to go to this screen, right? Well, sometimes, here, and I'm going to show you this too. So watch. If you press and hold this button, you want to change that to the screen? Yes. So now any screen that I go to up here, if I hit that button, it's coming back to Compass, right? Now watch. I'm going to go back to factory defaults and hit yes. It's going to tell me again. And then the should, we'll see if I'm right, there. So now it's gone back to what the factory default is. Everything's factory default. This screen doesn't matter as much, because there's no personal information in that screen. But that is there. So now you do have something, and I can actually answer another question. So if you come down in here, when you get to this, you'll see speed warning with caution, right? You'll see speed warning, only display, or you can see speed warning off. Any of the little speed warnings that can pop up that you're over speed, things along those lines, that's how you shut those off. I had another question about that, so I'll throw that in this video as well, because they're on the same screen, we're on the same setup on how you shut that off. You can also change colors of what everything looks like on the dash and that there. All of that is able to be changed there. So definitely just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that. So you'll also see no phone connected over here. Of course, if I hit select phone, you know, it's going to show that there's nothing there. If I hit this phone button, no phones paired. So there's absolutely nothing on this radio that is of personal nature, of anything like that. That will also be the way to reset things like your garage door openers and stuff like that. That's supposed to reset all of that. So if, like I said, if you're trading your car in, do yourself a favor and don't trust somebody else to do it. Do it yourself, or sit with your salesperson. Hopefully they know how to do it and they can walk you through it, and they can do it in front of you. It's a very easy thing to do while you're cleaning out your car, getting ready to get into your new vehicle. Just turn it on, let it run, and say, all right, look, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to delete all this right in front of you now. A good salesperson will do that, and sometimes I forget, but whenever I'm driving it back around to our trade lot, I do that so that it has time to reset. As soon as I get in the car, I'll do that. If I haven't done it already, maybe somebody didn't have a lot of stuff to take out. They had, you know, 5 seconds of I'm grabbing a bag, and there I go. So whatever that is, you want to go ahead and you want to do that. But that'll reset you to your factory default. So those two things should reset you to exactly how the factory had everything set up. So, and like I said, and if you want to, you can actually hold this. When you hold this, whatever you're at, you'll change that to your registered screen, which is how I did that, by the way. So I don't want to forget to tell you that's how I did that. So this particular car is a 2018 Highlander. The system will work. As I was saying, the system will work in a 4Runner. There's other types of vehicles that it's the same in. So if you have one of the older systems, your Sienna will be very similar and things like that. So depending on what you have, it will be very similar to this to delete all of your information off of one of these vehicles. Like I said, these are 14 and above in the Highlander, but obviously just kind of look at what you have. That's the procedure to get there. If that procedure gets you there, then obviously you have the same one. So hopefully this has helped you out. Sorry for the little hiccup there at the end. Sometimes I get a phone call and that kind of happens. So, but Steve Welch with Pima Toyota in Nashville. Hope you guys have a great day. Definitely like, subscribe. Appreciate every one of you guys. Definitely take the time to put a comment down if you guys want to see something. You can always reach out to me via email at buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. buyatoyotanashville@yahoo.com. Hope you guys have a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.